This is exhilarating. Get excited.
It's me, Mario.
Wop, 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 wop.
Womp, womp, bump, 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 bump. Yeah. Okay. So, a couple years ago, the Super Mario Brothers movie came out and blew up. It became, I think, the second highest grossing film of the year, and it, in a lot of people's minds, solidified the video game movie revolution that a lot of people have been waiting for, because, you know, the Sonic the Hedgehog movies did good, especially after they changed up the design of Sonic. I don't think we all need to be reminded of what he originally looked like versus what he eventually looked like after fan backlash literally made the studio realize, yeah, we messed up. Because the first two Sonic films made a decent amount of money, but Sonic the Hedgehog 3 actually made a lot more money. It made really, really good money. And a lot of people have said that those were the start. And then, of course, you know, we had season 1 of The Last of Us on HBO, which was really good. And then we had the Super Mario Brothers movie, which was just gargantuan. And now we're getting
Fallout.
Oh yeah, Fallout series
Which
over
I've
on...
heard is pretty good.
Yeah, the Fallout series on Amazon, which a lot of people say is really good.
I still don't think we're quite to a video game movie revolution yet, though.
I don't think so either. But
there's a Silent Hill movie coming out that looks like it's supposed to be just as bad as the previous ones.
What do you expect? I mean, like, they hired the same guy that directed the first one, but yet, just from the look of it, it looks like dog shit.
Zach, I forget his last name, but the same guy that did Weapons. He's working on a Resident Evil movie, but the things he said about it has not inspired confidence in the fans.
And what did he say?
He's not following the lore. Like, he said if he wanted to follow the lore of the games, he would just make a game. Like, that he's wanting to tell his own story, and he's not going to be including any of the characters from the games.
Bro, look. Here's my thing about it that always blows me away. It's all right there. All of the stories, all of the characters, all of the setup and everything. It's right there.
Hollywood is just not... I don't know why. They just, despite watching Japan do it successfully for so long, they're not really good with the concept of adaptations.
No, and this is my thing that blows me away, is that it's right there.
It always has to be your own thing, like your own interpretation of it. Nobody can ever just adapt something.
Yeah,
and they got all these freaking, like, naysayers, like, that back them up online. It's like, well, if I already know the story, why would I want to see the same thing again?
Has it ever occurred to you that seeing it in movie form is different than seeing it in a video game? And also, movies are more readily available to everyday entertainment watchers than video games. So, it's not just about you. It's about filmgoers who would be interested in the Resident Evil franchise. Like my mom. My mom doesn't play video games. She watched the first season of The Last of Us and loved it. And I told her, oh yeah, it was based on a video game. She's like, really? Like, yeah, it was a video game. And I actually like the video game better because it has more story in it. And she was like, really? I was going to say, like, can we play it on, like, the PlayStation we got downstairs? Like, oh yeah, I think it's actually installed on it, so you can actually play it if you want to, or you can watch someone else play it. And in all honesty, it got my mom interested in, like, potentially seeing that game be played, which is cool. Holy crap, a series actually got my mom interested in playing a game. Whereas the Resident Evil franchise, first off, Paul W.S. Anderson basically used the Resident Evil movies as vehicles to just be like, look how hot my wife is. That's basically what it was. And then the guy that made 47 meters down was like, I can do better. Turns out he could not, in fact, do better. Turns out, in some cases, he was worse than Paul W.S. Anderson. And then came the Resident Evil Netflix adaptation. Ugh. My God, I don't want to think about it. God dang it. How dare you ruin Lance, make me not like Lance Reddick. How freaking dare you, Netflix? I mean, you made him Albert Wesker, which is just like, huh? That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, the video game revolution, I was hopeful a couple years ago. I'm skeptical again. Because also, let's not forget what also came out here in the last couple of years. The Borderlands movie.
Mm-hmm. It ain't here yet.
Hollywood.
One or two good ones doesn't mean we're there, unfortunately.
I know. It's like the early days of the comic book movie craze. You know, we had Superman.
Still
and
took
we had
like
Batman.
10 years after the first really good comic book movie for the MCU to actually get going.
Well, and then what started it, what really like got the wheels a turning for was like Blade. Blade in 1998, and then X-Men in 2000. And then
Still think of all the crap that came out between Blade and the MCU.
I know. There were bad ones, but it wasn't as high a frequency as it was in the earlier days between like Superman and Batman. Because Superman in 1978, Batman in 1989, and then Blade in 1998. So basically, like every 10 years,
And even then,
we had a good comic book movie.
comic book films like MCU finally got going, but DC never quite figured it out.
Yeah, but DC hopefully here will get things figured
Mario
out.
may be a thing, but all the other video games may never quite get it nailed down in terms
And
of Hollywood
Sonic.
movies.
Sonic also is
Yeah.
good. The Sonic movies are good.
There might be a couple good ones, but I'd say mostly we're going to keep getting trash for some time to come.
We might, or it may be a sign that the frequencies of good versus bad is changing, and while we will still have bad ones, the frequency of good video game movies will only go up as we march forward. I hope.
I
Fingers
prefer to be
crossed.
pessimistic because then you get pleasantly surprised more often.
I know, but I can't help but try and be an optimist because is it bad that I
Guess
just
what
want to hope for
optimists
better?
get all the time? Disappointed. Pessimists get pleasantly surprised. So
But pessimists also live in trenches where they never hope for anything.
not really. I'm always hopeful something might be good, but
But that's
I'm just-
optimism.
Not really.
Yeah, it is. Hope is optimism.
No. You can be like, I hope it's good. It probably won't be, but I hope it's good. Know what I mean?
I guess. I don't know. It's differences of opinion. It's all good. Anyway, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Super Mario Galaxy, one of my favorite Mario games, is getting an adaptation, and I'm just interested. People were asking me on the stream yesterday, hey, what do you think of the new Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer? I'm like, I haven't watched it. And the main reason for it is because I wanted to react to it with you so that we could, form opinions on it as we go. I will not pause during this, but after we watch it, we will go back and we will discuss things that interest us, that pique our interest, if there are any. Anyway, Super Mario Galaxy movie, here we go. Hey, Bowser. Huh. He's in his Jackson Pollock phase.
You wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint. Boodle-doo, boodle-doo. And also trim the bonsai bush. Here we go. Hey, Luigi. What's up, Mario? Behold, I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the colors.
It's trash.
dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Huh.
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
April. Nice. Okay. Wait. Ah, dude, yes! Bowser Jr.? Dude, yes!
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Dude.
Also voiced by Jack Black, apparently.
Maybe,
Love
yeah.
the sound
sounds
of
like
it.
Hey, Rosalina! Dude.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me!
Ooh, yes! Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. No pausing throughout. So, yeah. This is funny. Like, once again, Jack Black as Bowser. Probably the best, like, Jack Black video game performance out there. Video game movie performance, I should say. Because he does well with this role. And also, just that right there, the reveal of him still being small is hilarious.
Works because Jack Black's a cartoon character, so...
He is, he
when
is.
he plays a cartoon character, it works a lot better than when he's not trying to play a cartoon character.
That's true. That's very true. And of course, you got Mario and Luigi here in the castle because, you know, at the end of the first one, you know, with them basically becoming the plumbers of the Mushroom Kingdom, which pretty cool. And Bowser in his little solitude here, pretty cool. That picture, Jesus Christ! You know the Scalies are gonna have a field day with that. Jesus Christ, it's trash. How dare you mock my masterpiece! And then of course him slamming his tail in the door, just ah. And also, this April. So, 6 months away. That's pretty cool. And the shooting stars and all that. So, Peach and Toad, of course, going off and exploring the planets. Here, this interests me because this isn't a world from Super Mario Galaxy. This is from Odyssey. Like Mario and Luigi, that's the pyramid, the desert level from Super Mario Odyssey. And of course here, you know, we see Peach just doing her thing, which again, the change up making her more like her Smash Brothers character instead of the damsel in distress. I get it. I like her character in the first one. But also here, this ties into Super Mario Sunshine. And of course, you know, Bowser Jr., which is awesome. Again, the fact that we're getting Bowser Jr. is so cool. Also, the paint that he's using behaves like ferrofluid, which is that fluid that actually is magnetic and like looks really cool. But I'm wondering what the heck, like. And then of course we got the reveal Super Mario Galaxy movie. Also, I love the fact that they're using the Galaxy font, which, I love that, dude. And then we got Rosalina, which, okay, I'm very intrigued to see how they're gonna handle Rosalina, and then her basically also with the wand. Basically, all we're missing is Luma. If we had Luma with her, that it would basically be a copy of her in Super Smash Brothers. But yeah, like in terms of looks, this looks really good. I mean, Illumination and Universal are doing a really good job making this work. So yeah, damn. Color me interested, man, because why you got the comments turned off? Like, Illumination Universal, why you got the comments turned off for? That doesn't make any sense.
Suspicious.
Well, let's...
Typically, the only reason to turn off comments is if you're afraid of what people are going to say about something.
Yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Okay, so... let's see. An adventure of the far reaches of space. And the face-off against Bowser's son, Bowser Jr. Okay, so Chris Pratt, of course, is Mario. Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. Charlie Day as Luigi. Jack Black as Bowser. Key as Toad. Benny Safdie. Oh! Damn. Wait, he was Licorice Pizza, Happy Gilmore 2, Oppenheimer. Okay, so he's more of a director. Kevin Michael Richardson is Kamek, which I expect. Oh. I think I might know why. Rosalina is being voiced by... Yep.
They knew people were going to shit all over that.
So, my whole deal is... Okay. Brie Larson. For a time, I thought she was cool. I loved her in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, where she played Envy. And also, she won an Oscar. And she's good. She's a good actress. But here's the problem. She, once again, she has to make everything about her. And I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. Anyway, okay. Also, her performance as Captain Marvel was abysmal, and also her work in The Marvels. I watched 30 minutes of it, and I was like, no. I have better things to do than waste my life watching this film. Because the power scaling made no sense. Once again, I could bitch and moan about that all day, but I'm gonna save you all. I'm gonna save you all the time. Oh my god. But okay. Anyway, so that is the that is. I don't know why. I think this maybe one of the reasons why they're basically. I think that might be one of the reasons why they have comments turned off. I just think it's weird. I mean, why would you turn the comments off? It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, so, alright. I don't really have anything else to say at this point. I'm gonna watch this in theaters, and I'm probably gonna show up dressed up as Mario again. We'll see. I'm probably gonna give it a shot. But alright. Anything else you'd like to add there, Nick? Or okay, well, I guess that's good.
I don't really have much to say about it, unfortunately.
That's fair. Anywho, guess till then, everybody. Signing off. I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.